It's great for a simple user or for a super user. So Q's simple user can come into the car, they can play AM, FM, XM radio, they can put the cluster in a configuration that's very simple and easy to use, easy to understand. And then we also have it good for the super user, someone who brings their connected life to the car, any of their devices, being able to interact with them in any manner they would in a normal environment. The Q system has a first-in-industry multi-point touch capacitive touchscreen. That's similar to something like you'd have on your iPad, except gestures allow you to swipe your finger across the screen. Some of the other industry firsts we have is natural language voice recognition. That allows you to speak freely, more conversational-like with the system. So instead of your play artist or play song, you can say things more like I want to listen to or I want to hear a certain artist or a certain song, and the system responds in more of a conversational manner to you.
Night Out playlist.
Q's haptic feedback it kind of creates a pulse on your finger when you interact with the system, and the system responds with that pulse to tell you it's recognized that you've interacted with it.
One of the great things about the Q is that you can use a lot of the core features of the system just by keeping your hands on the wheel. There's a 5-way controller on the wheel. You can interact with that 5-way controller, so it's up, down, left, right, enter, very similar to what you'd have on a remote control at home or maybe a smartphone. And you can use that interface to get to your phone or your media player or your navigation system without even having to take your hands off the wheel.
Q is trying to satisfy demands in vehicle infotainment that aren't out there today. For instance, the capacitive touchscreen, so an iPad-like environment in the car. The ability to really connect yourself in the vehicle and do it in a safe manner, and really not with any limits. We don't want to talk about connected with limits. We want to talk about just really connectivity in the car, me extending my connectivity in my personal life into my vehicle and doing it safely.